We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned. And sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college. And I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Watson going to throw right away. That one intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Shaheed in motion. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. His pass taken in by Shaheed. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down for Houston. The motion man here is McClure. A run with Taylor. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Daniels now on first down. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he will go all the way. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decided not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Out of the gun, Watson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Watson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
In motion, Lamb. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs. But he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Here comes the screen to Spears. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And
oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
Shaheed in motion. Play action. Here's Daniels. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third and long, and here's Daniels taking a shot downfield for Smith, and that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Reset. Hot.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw on second down is Watson. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Well, think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
DeAndre Swift. The speed on display. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
The man in motion here is Chark. Throwing on second down, Daniels. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
There's a reason certain guys might just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
On first and 10, here's Daniels. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he will score. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Myers now to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Watson. He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Watson. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Let's go now.
Shaheed in motion. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Slot man in motion left. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
We're set. On him, go.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Another run here. Another run by Swift. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page, the execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Into the secondary again. Down the sideline to the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Calais Campbell, the longtime veteran, in there to bring him down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That is intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's Watson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now it's Watson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Ready,
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The man in motion here is Chark. On first down, Daniels. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow, and he's having himself a pretty good performance here thus far, and I don't think he's close to even being done. I think on this drive, I'm giving him a couple more chances to see if he can end up finding the end zone, and the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. The man in motion here is Chark. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. Third and goal. It's Daniels. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is fourth and goal. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Texans will tie this game up here late in the first half.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
First and 10. Throwing is Watson. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 41 yards. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Watson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. To the air again. Watson. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Daniels now on first down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The motion man here is McClure.
19 seconds.
Daniels to throw on second down. He's going to look downfield for Chark. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
We're set. Hey, 31.
On first and 10, here's Watson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. So we've reached halftime here in Jacksonville with the Jaguars out front as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Now, first down throw for Watson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. The motion man here is McClure. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8. On the ground, it's Taylor. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Shaheed in motion. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
On first down, Watson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. Finding space at the 15. And he's got another one. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars tack on one more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The motion man here is McClure. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll throw with Daniels. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this.
Third and long, and here's Daniel. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Here in the second half, you find yourself trailing late. Every single possession is critical. You can't waste any of them. But now, after that third down sack, got to imagine a punt is coming. The likelihood of a comeback just continues to go down.
To return, it's Nixon. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
We're set. Pretty forward.
Watson now on first down. He keeps it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On first down, it's Watson. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Give up the middle with Swift. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. In motion, Lamb. So these two... They'll try to run with Swift. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. Third and 2, and it's Watson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Jacksonville. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He's going to tuck it and go. And Daniels will have the 1st down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. He'll look to throw. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's 2nd and 9. The motion man here is McClure.
At the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. The motion man here is McClure. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. The motion man here is McClure. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Now the point after try from Myers. His kick is good. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer.
Texans 24.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Get it, boys, down. He's coming. He's set. Line him up.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Rudy Ford. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They'll run here with Taylor. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Houston. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
His kick is good. Makes the score Jaguars 45, Texans 31. Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
At 31. 24. At 55.
In motion, Lamb. They'll drop to throw. And that one is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. Shaheed in motion. On first down, Daniels. He's going to look downfield for Chark. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Reset.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 4. And now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Reset.
Shotgun snap to Watson. That's caught downfield by Jefferson.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Reset.
They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
So shouts to Duval here in Duval.